Hello Swatantra TV viewers. I am Mahima, welcoming you to our English Bulletin with latest news, updates and analysis. Union Home Minister Amit Shah said that the BJP would renominate all the sitting Lok Sabha members in the upcoming elections in Telangana. Amit Shah expressed anger over the internal squabbling among leaders. It is learnt that he asked the party leaders to put an end to squabbling in the party. Participating in the important Telangana BJP leaders meeting at Novotel Hotel on Thursday, Amit Shah expressed unhappiness over the developments taking place in Telangana BJP. He directed the party leaders to work unitedly for the coming Lok Sabha elections. Amit Shah said that the assembly results disappointed the party. We expected 30 seats but the party did not get the expected results. The leaders have to work together in the coming Lok Sabha elections. The leaders have to work hard to win majority seats. Amit Shah also discussed with the party leaders on the strategy to be adopted in the Lok Sabha elections. Amit Shah, who arrived here to take part in the BJP state-level meeting, offered prayers at the Bhagyalakshmi temple in the old city of Hyderabad on Thursday. Shah interacted with the party leaders immediately after arriving at Shanjabad airport. The Union Home Minister visited the state for the first time after the assembly elections which saw the Congress capturing power from the BRS. The BJP could not make a mark though it won just 8 seats. Shah, who took the responsibility of leading the party in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections, held a review meeting with the party leaders. He also discussed the party's participation in the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra. BJP Telangana Unit President G. Kishan Reddy and others participated in the meeting. The Praja Palna program to accept applications for the 5 guarantees to be implemented by the Congress government was launched across the state on Thursday. Deputy Chief Minister Mallu Bhatti Vikramarka formally launched the Praja Palna program at Abdullapurmed under Ibrahimpatnam constituency. Addressing a meeting on the occasion, he said the Congress government was committed to implementing the 6 guarantees. Applications for identification of eligible beneficiaries in a transparent manner were being accepted through Grama Sabhas across the state. In the last 9 years, the BRS government did not issue ration cards and houses for the poor. During his People's March from Adilabad to Khammam, many people, especially women, complained that the BRS government had failed on all fronts. Unlike the past government, the Congress government would extend welfare schemes benefits to all people, irrespective of their political affiliations.
గత 9 ఏళ్లుగా ఈ గ్రామంలో ఒక రేషన్ కార్డు కానీ లేకపోతే ఒక ఇల్లు కానీ శాంక్షన్ చేయనటువంటి ఒక దుర్మార్గపు పాలన 9 ఏళ్లుగా చూశాం. మొట్టమొదటిసారి ఈరోజు అప్లికేషన్ తీసుకుంటున్నారు. చాలా సంతోషం అండి అని నాకు చెప్తా ఉన్నా. అనేక మంది మహిళలు వాళ్ళ బాధలు చెప్పుకుంటూ మాకు పంచిన భూముల్నే ఈ ప్రభుత్వం లాక్కుంటా ఉంది. పేదవాళ్ళకి పంచినటువంటి భూములు ఇల్లు ఇస్తా అని చెప్తే ఇల్లు అడుగుదామని పోతే అక్రమంగా కేసులు పెడతా ఉన్నారు. ఉద్యోగం రాలేదని అడిగితే తప్పుడు కేసులు పెడతా ఉన్నారు, వేధిస్తూ ఉన్నారు, ఇబ్బంది పెడతా ఉన్నారు. ఈ ప్రభుత్వం నుంచి విమోచన కల్పించి ఇందిరమ్మ రాజ్యాన్ని తేండి మీకు అండగా ఉంటామని అడుగడుగున నా పాదయాత్ర సందర్భంగా ఈ రాష్ట్ర ప్రజలందరూ ఆశీర్వదించి పంపించి ఈరోజు కాంగ్రెస్ ప్రభుత్వాన్ని తీసుకొచ్చుకున్నటువంటి మీ అందరికీ ఈ రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వాన్ని, పాలనని, ఈ సంపదని ప్రజలకి అంకితం చేయటం కోసమే ఈ ప్రజాపాలన.
Indian History Congress General President Professor Aditya Mukherjee on Thursday stressed that the ideology of former Prime Minister late Jawaharlal Nehru will help explain the present and chart out a vision of the future. Delivering the General President's address on Jawaharlal Nehru in our past, present and future at the 82nd session of Indian History Congress soon after his installation at the Kakatiya University campus here on Thursday, Professor Mukherjee said that it was because of what Nehru stood for that he was demonized so blatantly by the communal forces today. All kinds of lies are spread about him using the massive propaganda machinery that the communal forces command today. Nehru is blamed for all of India's problems for the partition of the country. The demonizing of Nehru and the values he stood for could only be done by distorting history, and that is what communal forces have done blatantly, he said. The chief guest of the program, Dr. Mridula Mukherjee, retired professor of history Jawaharlal Nehru University, in her address also flayed the incumbent government at the center for its attempts to misuse and distort Indian history. She stressed the need to stand up against the assault on democracy.
We must remind ourselves that gigantic tasks ahead of independence. The poet Rabindranath Tagore, shortly before his death, had graphically anticipated the conditions of India at the end of British rule. This is what Tagore says. The wheel of fate will someday compel the English to give up the Indian Empire. What kind of India will they leave behind? What stark vision that income and for 3 decades continuously before independence, where average life expectancy at independence was a shocking 30 years, deeply divided on religious lines, with millions dead, and task indeed to lift India out of this misery. Following the path laid down by the freedom fighters in their imagination of independent India. It is to Nehru's credit that he evolved a
Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy on Thursday interacted with the district collectors through video conference to discuss 4 upcoming major programs slated for January to February 2024. The Chief Minister emphasized that the collectors should make sure that these are taken up with high priority. The forthcoming year is poised to commence with a notable increase in the YSR Pension Kanuka scheme, scheduled to be distributed on 1st January. A total of 66,34,742 beneficiaries will receive more than 1,968 crore rupees as pensions. The Chief Minister directed the officials to distribute a letter written by him, along with a video message to the secretariats. All public representatives will participate in the Pension Kanuk program, with MLAs conducting the program at every mandal. The Chief Minister is set to address a public meeting on 3rd January in Kakinada district. In an address to the collectors, the Chief Minister emphasized that it would bring immense pride to the YSRCP government for successfully benchmarking the implementation of promises incorporated in the manifesto and establishing credibility. One noteworthy achievement is the fulfillment of the YSR Pension Kanuka. Contrasting with the previous government's expenditure of 400 crore rupees for a monthly pension of 1,000 rupees, the YSRCP government allocated 1,950 crore rupees per month with an increased pension amount of 3,000 rupees. The government is spending 23,000 crore rupees per year. Additionally, the number of beneficiaries under the scheme has been doubled, an increase from 33 lakhs to 66 lakhs. Public health system in the state has received a shot in the arm during the year, with Janana Suraksha camps fanning out to every nook and corner and hiking YSR Arogya limit to 25 rupees lakhs. The developing infrastructure at Uddanam and other places, besides taking forward the family doctor concept, gave a boost to the health sector. The year witnessed Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy paying keen attention to health sector with the implementation of family doctor concept and village clinics and Janana Arogya Suraksha camps to provide healthcare services to the people. To make YSR Arogya more accessible to weaker sections, the Chief Minister increased medical treatment cost limit to 25 lakh rupees, besides enhancing the number of ailments and procedures being treated under the scheme to 30 to 55. To meet the growing requirements under YSR Arogya services, the Chief Minister has also launched newly built medical colleges at Vizianagaram, Machilipatnam, Rajmundry, Iluru and Nandyala, taking the total number of medical seats in government colleges to 2935 from the existing 2185, besides allotting 3,280 crore rupees under Nadunedu for upgrading the existing 11 medical colleges. TDP Andhra Pradesh Unit President K. Achannedu on Thursday alleged that Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy claimed that 99% promise were fulfilled, but the reality was that only 100 out of the 730 promises made were implemented. It meant that the success rate was 15% only. He released the 85% failure in the implementation of Jagan Reddy's promises book here on Thursday, shading light on the alleged stark disparities between promises made and reality under the governance of Jagan Mohan Reddy, debunking the baseless claims made by YSR Congress about the removal of the TD manifesto. Achannedu said that the website of the Election Commission is accessible to everyone where the information is available. He highlighted the failure of the Jagan government in providing essential irrigation resources to farmers and the glaring neglect of the Polvaram project, which stagnated at 75% completion during the previous administration and has seen no progress since the YSRC assumed power.
యాప్ ముందో లేకపోతే కావాలని చెప్పి ఈ రకంగా ప్రవర్తిస్తున్నాడో అర్థం కానటువంటి పరిస్థితి. మాట ఆడితే ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళినా వైసీపీ పార్టీ మేనిఫెస్టో ఒక బైబిల్, మిగతా రెండు పేర్లు నేను ఎత్తక్కర్లేదు ఎందుకంటే ఆయనకు బైబిల్ బాగా ఇష్టం కాబట్టి బైబిల్ ఇది. ఈ బైబిల్ని నేను తూచా తప్పకుండా అమలు చేశాను. ఈ 4 సంవత్సరాల 8 మాసాల్లో బాటా రేట్లాగా 99.5% కంప్లీట్ చేశాను. గతంలో చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు మేనిఫెస్టో ఇచ్చారు. అధికారంలోకి వచ్చిన తర్వాత వెబ్సైట్లో కూడా ఆ మేనిఫెస్టోని తీసేశాడు ఎవడు చూడకుండా అని చెప్పి ఒకే అబద్ధాన్ని ప్రతిసార్లు మాట్లాడడం, వారి యొక్క మంత్రులు మాట్లాడడం, వారి యొక్క నాయకులు మాట్లాడడం అలవాటైపోయింది.
In line with the visionary aspirations of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the Viksit Bharat Sankalpa Yatra was officially inaugurated by the Andhra Pradesh Governor Abdul Nazir at Visakhapatnam on Thursday. The initiative, designed to propel India towards developed nation status by 2047, aims to involve every citizen, official, public representative, and volunteer in the transformative journey. The governor emphasized that the key objective of the Viksit Bharat Sankalpa Yatra is to ensure financial benefits reach every deserving Indian. In his address to the public, he underscored the importance of concerted efforts from all sections of society, stating that India will inevitably stand among developed nations by 2047. The governor highlighted the role of various government schemes, including Ayushman Bharat Yojana, PM Awas Yojana, PM Poshan Abhiyan, Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, PM Ujjwal Yojana, PM Garib Kalyan Yojana, and PM Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana, in fostering economic well-being. He stressed the significance of proximity to the underprivileged, understanding their perspectives, and learning from their experiences as integral aspects of the Viksit Bharat Sankalpa Yatra. As a symbolic gesture towards environmental consciousness, the governor inaugurated the program by planting 10,000 saplings in Visakhapatnam, promoting a greener and sustainable future. The Congress will undertake caste census after coming to power at the centre, said party leader Rahul Gandhi on Thursday. He said that the ideological battle is at the core of Indian politics. He said that the Saffron Party is trying to take the country back. The Congress will undertake caste census after coming to power. He was speaking at 139th Foundation Day of the Congress Party in Nagpur. Today the BJP has control over all the educational institutions. All the vice chancellors belong to the same organization. There are no longer merit-based appointments, he said. He also targeted the BJP on unemployment. People think the freedom struggle was not only against Britishers but also against the kings and rulers. Kings had a partnership with the British. Congress fought against that partnership for the people of the country. Speaking at the rally, Congress chief Mallikarjun Kharge said democracy will be completely ruined if the Sangh government is allowed to rule the country. During the last 10 years, the BJP and RSS have disturbed the country. If this Sangh government is not stopped, the country will be ruined. There are two ideologies in Nagpur. One ideology is progressive, which belongs to Baba Saheb Ambedkar. On the other side is RSS, which is destroying the nation, Khadge said.
पहले राजा ऑर्डर देते थे, ऊपर से ऑर्डर आता है तो उसका पालन करना पड़ता है, अच्छा लगे ना लगे, चॉइस नहीं होती। आपको याद होगा हमारे जो पीसीसी प्रेसिडेंट हैं पटोले जी, ये हैं, इन्होंने प्रधानमंत्री से एक सवाल पूछ लिया था, तो सिर्फ एक सवाल पूछा। सवाल था जीएसटी जो आपने लगाया उसमें किसानों का क्या हिस्सा होगा। मोदी जी को सवाल अच्छा नहीं लगा, पटोले जी आउट हो गए। उनकी विचारधारा राजाओं की विचारधारा है, किसी की सुननी नहीं, ऑर्डर ऊपर से आएगा, आपको ऑर्डर का पालन करना पड़ेगा। और देश को जैसे पहले राजा चलाते थे वैसे नहीं चलाया जाना चाहिए।
Congress leader Jairam Ramesh on Thursday alleged that the government is trying to cover up the worst territorial setback in 6 decades against the country, and Chinese troops have been denying Indian patrols access to the strategic Depsang Plains, Demchok, and other areas in eastern Ladakh since May 2020. Ramesh on X cited a post by Ladakh-based politician Kochok Stanzin, who said a landmark at the site of the legendary Rezan La battle of the 1962 Sino-India conflict in Ladakh was dismantled by the army as part of the disengagement process with China. Chushul councillor Kochok Stanzin revealed that the site at which Major Singh fell, where a memorial had been built, was dismantled as it fell in the buffer zone negotiated with China in 2021. The Congress leader said the defense of Rezan La by C Company of 13 Kumon, led by the legendary Major Shaitan Singh, is one of the most storied episodes of Indian war history. For 4 years, the Modi government has tried to cover up the worst territorial setback in 6 decades. He also debunked the purported Indian triumph in Doklam in 2017 and cited the mounting encroachment by China on Bhutanese land. A court in Qatar has commuted the death sentences of 8 former Indian naval officers, India's foreign ministry has said. Due to the confidential and sensitive nature of proceedings of this case, it would not be appropriate to make any further comment at this juncture, the ministry added. Neither Qatar nor India have revealed the specific charges against the men. But media reports have said that the men, who have been described as employees of a private company in Qatar, were charged with spying. In October, India's foreign ministry had said it was deeply shocked after the men were sentenced to death. It added that it would explore all legal options and later filed an appeal against the court verdict. Their arrest in August last year made the central government intervene in the case. The ministry said India's ambassador to Qatar and other officials were present in the court of appeal along with the family members of the men. The Enforcement Directorate, ED, has named Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra in a money laundering case filed in a Delhi court. The agency has not listed her as an accused, but referred to her with respect to an alleged transaction. Priyanka was named in a supplementary prosecution complaint in the case against UAE-based NRI businessmen Cheruvthur Chakutti Thampi and UK national Sumit Chadha in a PMLA court in Delhi on 21 November. The court on 22 December took cognizance of the document. The ED has alleged that Priyanka, her husband Robert Vadra, and Thampi bought pieces of land in Amipur village of Faridabad district in Haryana from a common real estate agent H.L. Pava. The agency claimed that Priyanka bought 5 acres of agricultural land in April 2006, but sold it back to Pava nearly 4 years later in 2010. Equity benchmark indices Sensex and Nifty advanced further to settle at record highs for the second straight session on Thursday, buoyed by low crude prices in international markets and fresh foreign fund inflows amid a largely positive global Q. Hectic buying in energy, metal and FMCG counters also added to the momentum, traders said. Equity benchmark indices Sensex and Nifty advanced further to settle at record highs for the second straight session on Thursday, buoyed by low crude prices in international markets and fresh foreign fund inflows amid a largely positive global Q. Hectic buying in energy, metal and FMCG counters also added to the momentum, traders said. Advertisement. Rising for the fifth consecutive day, the 30-share BSE Sensex jumped 371.95 points or 0.52% to settle at an all-time closing high of 72,410.38. During the day, it rallied 445.91 points or 0.61% to reach its lifetime peak of 72,484.34. The Nifty climbed 123.95 points or 57% to settle at a fresh record of 21,778.70. During the day, it zoomed 146.7 points or 0.67% to hit its lifetime high of 21,801.45. The benchmark index maintained its optimism and hit a fresh high owing to ease in the Red Sea issue and reversal of FII inflows. A decline in crude oil prices below $80 prompted widespread purchasing across oil and energy companies. Thank you for watching Swatantra TV English Bulletin.